Hello there, welcome to W Schools. We're here today to talk about practice problem number 3.2 in the electrical circuits book. Find the voltages at the three non-reference nodes in the circuit of figure 3.6. This is figure 3.6 right here. These are the three non-reference nodes, V1, V2, and V3. Now, we can add the I's the way we want them, and then we can add where they are with the V's. Here, I1 would be, since it's between V1 and V2, we can just do it V1 minus V2 over 3, which is the resistance. I2 would be V1 minus V2 over 2, because it's right here between them. I3 would be V3 over 6, which is this resistance. IX would be V2 over 4. Now, for the KCL of the node 1, everything entering V1 would be on the left side, everything leaving V1 would be on the right side. So 4 is entering it, it's on the left side, it equals I1 and I2, which are leaving it. So I1 plus I2 equals 4. And what were I1 and I2? I1 was V1 minus V2 over 3, and I2 was V1 minus V3 over 2. To simplify this, we have to multiply with 6, which would give us 2v1 and minus 2v2 here in the first one, and the second one would be 3v1 and minus 3v2 because it's simplified. Now, after simplifying more, will come to 24 equals 5v1 minus 2v2 minus v3. After rearranging, the equation will look like this. Now for KCL node 2, same logic applies. Everything entering V2 is on the left side, everything leaving V2 is on the right side. What do we have entering V2? We have I1 entering it, plus 4IX entering it from the other side. It equals IX, which is leaving it. That's on the right side. Now, we go back to the equations. I1 equals V1 minus V2 over 3. We put 4IX to the right side to simplify it. It becomes negative 3IX because 4 minus 1 equals negative 3. 1 minus 4 equals negative 3IX. Now we put IX the way it was, which is V2 over 4. Now to simplify this equation, we can multiply it by 12, which would give us 4v1 minus 4v2 here, and 36 over 4 v2, which would be 9v2 over here. We rearrange the equation and become like this after simplifying it. Now for node 3, same logic applies. Everything entering it on the left is on the left side, everything leaving it is on the right side. What is entering V3? We have I2, and it equals everything leaving it, which is 4IX plus I3. Now we add to go back to these equations. I2 was V1 minus V3 over 2, which equals 4. IX was V2 over 4 plus V3 over 6. Now, we multiply each of these with 6 to simplify it. Here it will become 3v1 minus 3v3, which equals 6v2 plus v3 after simplifying. We rearrange the equations, it will come out like this. Now, since we have these three equations, we can add it to the matrix, and the matrix will have these numbers: 5, 2, negative 3 over here, 4, 5, 0 over here, 3, negative 6, negative 4 over here, and we have v1, v2, v3 over here, and all the answers of the equations over here: 24, 0, and 0. Now, if you have a calculator, you can easily do this in a few seconds, but we can just go through it here in case you don't have a calculator in your test. Now, what we do is we take all those numbers from the matrix here, and we append the first two rows down, and after that we multiply diagonally. 5 times 5 times negative 4 equals a negative 100. 4 times negative 6 times negative 3. Negative becomes positive, it's 72. 3 multiplied by negative 2 multiplied by 0 equals 0, of course. Now you multiply from the other side diagonally. 3 with multiplied by 5, negative 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3 equals negative 45. 0 and is right in the beginning of the equation. We just instantly put it as 0 here. And then we have negative 4 multiplied by negative 2 multiplied by 4, which equals 32, positive. Now, we subtract the green from the red. So what we have here is negative 100 plus 72 plus 0 will give us negative 38. Put over here. We subtract from it the red, which is negative 45 plus 0 plus 32, which would be negative 13. Negative with negative equals to positive, and and negative 38 would be negative 25 over here. It says 15 here, but it's false. It's negative 25. That's the answer. So V1, we just do the same right here. We take, but instead of in this column, we take out the 5, 4, and 3. We add the answers here, and then we do the same thing. The first two rows we append them, and then we do the same thing. We multiply diagonally from each side, and then subtract the green from the red from the green. Same thing with the V2, but instead we'll take out the middle part, and for V3 we take out the third part. These are the answers. We take them, and we take these final answers to get V1 negative 180, which is the final answer for V1, divided by the answer given here in the delta is negative 15. So we divide by that equals positive 32. 384 for V2 we divided by negative 15 too, equals negative 25.6, and negative 936 we divided that by negative 15, which equals 62.4. Thank you for watching, and that was practice problem number 3.2.